Okay. Well, this is new.
You literally took my sentence. I was literally just like,
new.
well, this is new.
This is different. Shall I do the regular intro?
Yeah, you're going to have to. I mean, it's live, but
I know, right?
We're doing it like it's not
not live. Yeah, but we're live. We're live on the internet. So let's do the regular intro. Hello and welcome to Ministry of Gamers, and this is the update, the show where we tell you everything that's gone on in the gaming industry over the last week. That's a terrible intro. Why am I so bad at doing that live?
I was just about to say, like, this is what happened. Is this why it's so good? Is because you do it like several times and then edit the best one?
Yeah, I normally nail it. I normally nail it. Ask anyone.
I know that you only do it once.
ask anyone. I nail the intro every single time.
Do you want to give it another go?
Okay, well, all
right, let's start fresh.
Start fresh. Hello and welcome to the weekly update, the show where we update you about everything that's happened in the gaming industry over the last week.
Yeah, sounds good.
There we go.
Sounds good.
Okay, that's better.
Go for it, yeah.
All right, so we got some cool news for you. I'm sure everyone's heard about Black Ops 4. You're a massive fan of Call of Duty, aren't you?
I'm not like a massive fan of Call of Duty. No, like no. I've enjoyed a few, but no, this is just.
It's well, basically they've announced that it's coming out with just the multiplayer. So there's no single player campaign. And it's going to feature a Battle Royale mode.
Of course it is. Welcome to 2018. If it doesn't have a Battle Royale, it won't go on the shelves.
Yeah,
so that's basically it.
I'm trying to think how a Battle Royale would work in Call of Duty. I mean, it's not.
They're going to strip it back and make it Battle Royale. That's the problem.
It doesn't really make sense to me. It really doesn't.
It's because you hate Battle Royale.
I do. I'm not a massive fan. I mean, it's kind of.
You also don't like multiplayer, so.
I don't mind multiplayer. If the multiplayer is good and it's fun and it's enjoyable and the community is good with it, then it's fine.
And unicorns fly and it's beautiful.
Yeah, magical situations happen. But I just find with Battle Royale, it's just messy, toxic.
It's very toxic.
Just seems really just not a nice place to be. I don't really want to spend my spare time doing that.
It is a fight to the death and like kill everyone. So yeah it's gonna be toxic because it's just like a bunch of. I don't want to say kids. It's a range of ages. Yeah. But yeah, it's very much like.
Yeah, so
everybody die, and it's just a very toxic place.
So yeah, Call of Duty multiplayer only, but they're saying that they are working on a single player. It's just coming afterwards. Later. It just.
Why?
I think they want to get the multiplayer out there. They want to make that happen.
No, you wait. Finish the game.
I know.
Finish a game, and then you go. Look, here you go. 100%.
Here's the full game.
It's done.
Yeah, I mean,
where did this come from? Let's give you a bit.
A lot of people have been saying that. What is the difference? That they're saying that it's going to be coming out like a month later. I'm like, what's the difference between a month and just giving people the full game?
Yeah, just do it. Just wait.
I think the cynical part of me thinks that they want to test the water to see if a Call of Duty game will sell purely on the multiplayer alone, and just they're going to gauge it because future releases they're just going to do multiplayer.
That'll be terrible.
I know. But anyway, moving swiftly on to our next news item. You heard of Boss Key? Recognise that name?
I do now.
Right, okay. So Boss Key is the development team that was behind Lawbreakers. And we've all heard of Lawbreakers, haven't we?
You've definitely heard of Lawbreakers, Bren.
Yeah, I bought the special edition.
That you tried to fob off on how many update videos?
A few.
I remember watching the update videos and it was like, how many times are you going to be like, yeah, so I've got this box code. Anybody?
Yes. Anyway, so the development team Boss Key behind Lawbreakers are making a new game. They're cutting their losses and they're saying, okay, Lawbreakers didn't work out, let's make a new game. Any guesses as to what they decided to make?
Oh, I wonder. Well, it's 2018. What's the most famous type of game? Battle Royale!
That's right. So the Boss Key have decided in their infinite wisdom that they're going to release a Battle Royale game. But get this, basically, it's Battle Royale. It's basically PUBG with an 80s kind of theme over the top of it.
No, it's not. I'm sorry, but
it's got 80s graphics on it. As in, like,
I'm sorry, is that just a fancy way of saying it's shit and they haven't completed the game yet?
Not at all.
Honestly,
no.
I've seen footage of this.
It's in early kind of beta. There's buildings that don't have textures on them and stuff like that. It's very early.
Nothing has texture, and to say that it's like anything new, it's not. The problem is there's so many battle royales now. It's so saturated.
It is,
and they think that like what we can just like we'll just swoop in. We'll say that it's 80s. It's not friggin' 80s. I think the only thing vaguely 80s in it is some of the colours are a bit
they're a bit wacky, aren't they?
Yeah, a few wacky colours, but apart from that, no.
I'd actually say
you can't say 80s.
No, it's not really. I mean, unless they've got the music's more 80s and stuff like that, but I didn't really hear any music in it.
I didn't hear any music in what we watched, and I doubt they'd get away with that because of all the copyright and everything.
Well, they've made it very game showy. Kind of like game. Did you watch the same video?
I watched the same video, and I do not. I'm not. Apart from when you shoot people, they blow up into like confetti.
Yeah,
and it's like
it's cash.
Yeah,
it's a
like
rain of cash, isn't it?
Cash confetti, and it goes wah, and then you just hear like a terrible crowd audience, and then you can go and get your items and loot like regular like PUBG and everything. The fact that they can say, "Oh, it's like an 80s game show."
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Richard here, like, hello if you're watching, everyone. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Richard here says they're too busy chasing trends when they should be making some. Very true.
Yes.
Very true.
Exactly.
I believe it. And Krusty Juggler says Blood Dragon was 80s. Yes, it was, and rightly so, Richard. It was good. This is not good. I mean, the references to 80s is minimal at best.
It's so minimal. I don't know how they can.
But the main problem here is the fact that now, if you're going to do a battle royale game, that's great. Okay, they're popular, so why not? But the thing is, Fortnite has got the fort building and the crafting kind of element to it, which is kind of its main hook.
Yeah.
PlayerUnknown Battleground has got obviously its gameplay.
It's more like it's realism as well with PUBG. And it's a lot more open and it's got that kind of thing.
And then what's that game that you were playing the other day?
Darwin Project is my favourite, and that's because it's more like Hunger Games where you've got to actually survive yourself. So it's like it's not only that somebody can kill you, you can't just go and camp for ages because you can die of like just being too cold.
Yeah. I quite like that. But it's got different gameplay mechanics,
and it's
right?
got like a director that can like give you stuff. It's so cool. I like that one.
So Radical Heights, what has it got?
What has
Nothing.
it got?
Nothing. It hasn't got anything. It's
nothing
literally
new.
doing exactly the same thing as PlayerUnknown Battleground, except it's got this 80s thing on the top. So
apparently.
I'm not sure. Coming fresh off the back of Lawbreakers as well, you got to think like, man, you guys missed the mark on Lawbreakers because Lawbreakers was in development before Overwatch came out.
Yeah.
And it's very similar to Overwatch.
God, side by side, it's amazing.
You'd get confused between the two.
Yeah, easily.
So they released Lawbreakers just after Overwatch had got massively popular, so they kind of missed the boat on it.
Yeah.
So you'd think they learned from that, and instead,
it's like we missed the boat just about on that one. Now it's like boats are gone.
What other boats have we missed?
Like way over in the horizon. Let's just get ours out now. It's silly.
Yeah, it's silly. So they kind of made another error of judgment there. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to pull this back, but
no. I'm placing my bet.
No.
Yeah,
I think you've got some good odds there, if I'm honest. Good odds. Okay, so. Richard, you said bots would have fixed Lawbreakers at least. Yeah, I think so, but I think that's the problem with online gaming in general, is if there isn't a crowd there for it, you can't even play it.
No.
It's a shame. But anyway, moving on, we've got one more piece of news for you that's been circulating the interwebs over the last week, and that is more stuff about the PlayStation 5.
Yes, PS5 news.
Or rather, the next iteration of PlayStation. Now, this is something that is just a rumor, and like some professional analysts have been kind of,
analyzing
and mulling over this information. But basically, PlayStation and consoles in general, they've said that they want to start going down a mobile phone, iPhone kind of route where they release just new generation of models each year. So this is coming off the back of the success of the PlayStation 4 Pro and the Xbox One X, having extra power and stuff like that, but not really any extra games or anything like that. It's literally just a small graphical upgrade. So they want to go with this a bit more, and they're suggesting that the next wave of consoles won't be anything like that we know it today. It's ending this console cycle, and instead you'll get a console and they want to start selling you upgrades for that console that you can, install in them like you would, another technical piece of equipment that many people have in the home, or what's it called?
A PC.
A PC. Yeah, so they're going on that route of modular upgrades and kind of just small changes over the years. I don't like that.
Well, no, but
what do you guys think?
It's like the point is you've got PC. I prefer to play games on PC, proper games at least. I prefer to play on PC,
right?
Which is
you
why
prefer the mouse aiming.
Yeah, keyboard and mouse all the way, and I prefer that. And I respect the fact that you can build a custom PC like I did.
Yeah.
And you can select what you want to put in it. That's what PCs are for, so you can make it your own. Consoles, they work to make it the best it can be.
Yeah.
They put in everything they can, and they make it the best they can do it.
That's right.
And then it's like, this will last you for many years.
Yeah.
And you pay a lot of money for consoles. I know you pay a lot. I paid a lot of money for my PC, but you pay a lot of money for consoles to be sitting on that shelf and to last you and to be able to play a load of games, and to say that we're just gonna give you something that you can just keep adding on to and upgrading.
It's different people having different experiences, isn't it? And it's kind of the thing that PC already gives you. Graham states right there, it's never going to be as good as even a starter gaming PC. And
no.
You're right. And okay, they are a bit more expensive. Well, maybe not as expensive as the Xbox One X, maybe, but
or large or bulky. Or...
Yeah, I mean, the thing I like about consoles, and it's the one thing I've said in all the years, I've always been a console gamer, and this is mainly because you're guaranteed to have the same experience as everyone else on a console.
Yes,
at least that was the case. You're locked into that. You know that you can walk into a shop, pick up a game, and you know it'll work on your system, and it will play exactly the same as everyone else.
Yeah, anybody else who's playing on a PS4 on that game is getting the same experience on that game.
Whereas, if I bought a game on PC, I'd have to flip it over and check the minimum spec requirements. I'm like, I haven't got that, and it might be a bit janky here and there. So it's all a bit wishy-washy, and I just never got into the PC kind of thing. I think nowadays, though, PC gaming is becoming a lot more accessible to everyone, because even the starter machines, you don't have to spend a lot of money to get a pretty decent rig.
No.
So I think it's becoming more accessible, and with more the big games, you can just plug controllers directly into PCs now.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
You couldn't do that back when I was growing up.
So people who didn't like keyboard and mouse, it was great because you can plug in Xbox controllers. You can do whatever you want now. Maybe
the console market is getting scared now, because okay, well, anyone can plug a controller into a PC. So why doesn't everyone just do that? Oh, the only thing keeping people with the console is the marketing now and the live service. That's it, really.
Yeah.
So that's it. So PlayStation 5 and whatever Xbox does next. I mean, what would it be? Xbox 2? They had Xbox 1. Can you imagine?
But we already had 360. I'm still waiting for 361. What?
Yeah.
What? They can't keep going up in numbers and then jump back. Xbox One, Xbox One X, Xbox One Y,
Xbox 2 X2.
So many possibilities.
A lot of people commenting saying Andy says consoles becoming like PC. No, thank you. What if you mess up putting the hardware in? Are they going to refund you? I suppose there's a lot more scope for error there, isn't there?
Yeah.
So Xbox XS123. Yeah. Oh, just stop. Just call it Xbox 720 already.
I know. What happened?
I know they had the 360, and then it just went to Xbox One. Ugh. And you know what was really irritating is when they announced that, I was like, no. I call the original Xbox Xbox One.
I know.
Because that was the first one
now
that
you've
came
got to
out.
add original onto
it.
it.
Xbox original. That's the
original.
OG Xbox. Whatever.
Does anybody say that? OG,
I don't know.
The OG
I
Xbox.
I do.
Crap.
Anyway, we've reached the part of the show. That's all the news we've got for, but we've reached the part of the show where we read out your comments from last week's show. And if you remember last week, we got a little competition going.
Yeah,
so if you dropped a comment on last week's video of why you deserve this, then we're going to read some of those out now. And
juicy copy of Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
Yarr!
And we're going to go over your comments from last week, so this should be interesting because we've not done this live before, so I don't really know how this is going to work, but let's have a look.
You're just going to read the comments and we're just...
I am. We're just going to talk about them, but...
There's probably quite a lot of them here live with us.
I know, right?
Still, like...
we're going to do this because there's quite a lot of comments, you see.
There always is.
33.
I love it. You guys get really chatty in the comment section.
I know. Okay, so the first commenter is from Lee Austin, and he says, "Morning, guys." It's not morning.
Not right now.
With all the remasters happening and gamers craving remasters, do you not think Nintendo may be missing out here? Could you imagine Castlevania, Super Metroid, Contra, Mega Man, Star Fox, all remastered? Was it Whiskey and Pepsi Max in your cup? Ah, no, it wasn't. It wasn't. And Sea of Thieves, I would like it so I could send it to Elon Musk and get him to blast a copy into deep space and even see if E.T. would like it. I mean, that's the ultimate voyage, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that comment. Yeah, good
so
reasoning.
With all the remasters, I think Nintendo were the kings of remaster, really, because
have you seen Mario?
Yeah,
recently?
they just keep pumping out their original kind of stuff, don't they? So it's Mario, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze is coming.
Oh my god, that's so crisp. I mean, like, I had it on the Wii U, but seeing the footage from the Switch, it's just like, I didn't think it could get crisper, but my god, I was wrong.
It's very crisp.
It's amazing.
It's very crisp.
Yeah, I'd love to see more things remastered. There's a lot of things that you can watch on YouTube. There's people who've put things into, like, the Unreal Engine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And not to mention... Yeah, but this is specifically Nintendo.
Yeah, and I'm talking about Nintendo. Okay. Like, before Mario Odyssey was out, I showed you that video of Mario put into the Unreal Engine, and it was like... Wow, that looks amazing. Now that literally is Super Mario Odyssey because that's how good they've been able to get the graphics now. But it's it'd be great to see some of those old classics remastered.
What would you like to see come to Nintendo Switch?
I knew you were going to ask me that, and I can never think on the spot. I always say something crap, and then every time I watch it back, I'm like, why would I say that? I can clearly think of many better.
Have a think about it.
I'll have a think.
Okay, moving on. Thank you very much for your question, Lee Austin. Thank you. Next one's from Alucard Jr. 69, and he says, "I want to win Sea of Thieves because the sky is blue."
Oh no!
This is a
We're
long running joke.
This is a very long running
joke. Basically, every comment section in a live thing, Alucard's always asked me, "Why is the sky blue?" I do give scientific answers every now and again, but I can't be bothered. Google it. It's your friend. Google's your friend. Anyway, thanks for that, Alucard. Thank you. Next comment is from Christian Denning. He says, "I deserve the copy as I don't even have an Xbox, so I'll play it as much as everyone who does have one." And I'd probably give it to a mate whose kid would like it, to be honest.
I don't even know if the kids would like it. That's a very nice comment. Funny and nice. That's good. It's good. You got a twofer there.
You got a twofer. It's good. I like that. Thank you, Christian. Thank you. Next comment is from Outdaft UK. Hello, how's it going? He says, "Deadly Premonition is a crap game, but oddly, it's worth playing because there's a chance you will be able to put up with all its many issues for the good few weird bits." So, yeah, I mean...
Strong feelings there.
Strong feelings. I've seen a lot of the game being played, and I think it does look very weird, but definitely looks unique, I'll say that. And also, he goes on to say, "I deserve to win it because I'll sell it to a person with no taste on eBay, and then another 3 days later, it'll end up back on eBay. Okay, I don't deserve to win it." Well, thanks anyway for your comments.
A forever just cycle on eBay.
I am going to play Deadly Premonition. I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I will do that.
Add it to your pile of never-ending games that you're supposed to be playing.
Richard says Jim Sterling gave it 10 out of 10. Really?
Really?
To be fair, he's a hard critic to please. To be fair, it is an interesting game, but I'll have to watch that review after. Thanks for that. Okay, our next commentator is from Hydro 1988. He says, I would like to actually play an Xbox One exclusive again and go get some booty. Is that why you think you deserve Sea of Thieves? I'm going to assume so.
Does it count as an Xbox One exclusive? Because I was playing it on PC.
Okay, well, it's a Microsoft exclusive.
Yes,
because you
can
only get it
Microsoft exclusive
on the Microsoft Store on PC, but yeah. Well, let's gloss over that, shall we? Thanks very much for your comment. Next comment is from Phil, who I believe is watching live right now. Hello, Phil.
Hey, Phil.
He says, I don't deserve to win the brilliantly half-assed Sea of Thieves because I need another object for target practice.
Yeah,
okay.
That would be fun to watch, though. I'd like to see somebody practicing target practice with a
copy of Sea of Thieves. Yeah, this copy right here.
That one right there.
This could be yours.
Could be yours.
Could
folks.
be. Who knows? It's not Phil's though. He said quite clearly he doesn't.
No,
deserve
you don't.
it.
You don't deserve it. Clearly not.
Savage.
Just to put holes in it. No.
Right. Okay. So thank you very much for that. David Miles is next. He says, because I'm the only guy in the office that doesn't have the game. R. I don't know if that's a R as in ah.
Yeah, like David, don't worry.
You're not missing out.
No. And the rest of the office, just give them their moment because they're going to be coming in and be like, oh, how cool was that last night? Do you see all those chickens I've fetched and got
I found a pig.
And, oh yeah, it was great. And we killed all those skeletons and got those skulls. And I don't know why I'm talking with a strange voice. I don't know what they sound like in your office. However, give it like a week.
And
maybe
it's
2.
It's gonna be all over.
Then everyone's gonna stop talking about it because that's how long it lasts.
Yeah,
that's how long the fun lasts.
Totally. So, yeah, that was that.
Probably by the time we're reading this comment, you've probably stopped hearing the chatter in the office. That's, don't worry, it's fine. You don't need it.
Oh, Phil's actually replied. He's saying, no, I played Sea of Thieves via Game Pass. Did not find it entertaining in the slightest. Well,
there you go.
There you go.
To be honest,
we'll
I did
strike
the same.
you off the competition list.
I used the free Game Pass and played it.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah. And literally, the second my Game Pass ran out, I was like, well, I don't need any more of that.
I'd be interested to see the figures in general of people's game. Because a lot of people played the game with the 14-day free trial. So I'm wondering what the player base is like after that trial ran out. I can
imagine it was a significant drop. Yeah, because
maybe.
I mean they were idiots for doing that, for letting people trial it for free
also
and realise how bad it was.
Yeah, and also the high street wasn't happy either because it completely negated them.
Yeah, what was the point?
Yeah. Terrible. Right, okay. Thank you very much for that, David Miles. So our next commenter is from Bat Arrow. How's it going? They say, I deserve Sea of Thieves because I love the open-endedness of those type of games. 3 months worth of hours spent in GTA. Oh, okay. So, well, there's a considerable more to do, amount of stuff to do in GTA.
Yeah, FYI.
I mean, if you can get 3 fetch quests, 2 boats, and skeletons.
One type of enemy.
To last 3 months.
Go for it. I'd be
sounds
impressed.
like a challenge.
Yeah,
but
the sea graphics.
Oh, the
are
water!
Amazing.
I mean, that's the funniest thing. One of this game's biggest accolades from many reviewing houses is that the ocean looks great.
The water's looking fab.
Fantastic.
Never seen water looking so good.
It's a shame they couldn't say things like the gameplay is incredible or there's so much to do. No, the water. Is nice.
Great, yeah.
Is great. Okay, thank you for that, Bat Arrow. Next commenter is from Rust in Peace 2112. How's it going?
Hey.
It says, I should win the copy because I'm poor and Microsoft ain't getting a penny out of me for half a game, even though it's pretty fun with mates. Yeah, I think that's the other accolade, isn't it? It's fun with friends and the water looks good.
Yeah, it's fun with friends and the water looks good. Sea of Thieves.
Yes. Thank you very much for that, Rust in Peace. The next one is It's Big Fappy.
Okay.
Some of your guys' names is just very impressive.
I love them. I think they're great.
I should have the copy because I'm a sexy mofo.
Sexy mofo. deserving of the coffee.
I don't know. Is that something that, like, you know, do we need proof of this?
Maybe.
I mean, that's quite a statement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's quite a statement.
Yeah.
We don't know.
We don't know. We don't know. A sexy mofo.
You know, we can't just give the game to anyone.
No.
I mean, what if you're not a sexy mofo? Then that's
what if you're like an okay mofo?
Thanks for that, big fappy. Okay, next commenter is from Luke Scott, who I also believe is in the chat at the moment. So thank you very much. Your comment is reason for Sea of Thieves because reasons, and I don't have an Xbox One. So can I use it to trade towards God of War?
Smooth.
Also, what's in your cup? Dr. Pepper? No, it wasn't Dr. Pepper. No. Also, XCOM 2 DLC is probably the best DLC expansion I've played in a game. Okay, well that's a big statement. It's a shame Jay's not here. I'm sure he would acknowledge. Yeah. So, what have we got here? Dion, you can't comment now.
Yeah,
you can't comment now. It doesn't work like that. You had to comment on last week's video.
It's
too late.
Like,
it's too late. Right, okay.
You missed the boat.
You missed the boat.
Sea pun.
Thanks for that, Luke Scott. Next commenter is from The Jerk at Work. How's it going? He says, finally, booze in that cup. Kraken, rum and coke. You know what? You were right.
Totally right.
We left clues on the set.
We
always leave clues.
We had to leave clues on the set.
No one would guess
nobody ever guesses it unless we leave clues on the set. By the way, there's no clues. You can see what we're drinking today. There's no what's in your cup because we're live. But,
we're live. Yeah.
You know, yes, well done.
Yes.
Kraken,
rum and coke. He says,
done.
Yar, give me Sea of Thieves. Oh, give Sea of Thieves to Gracia Basilio. She deserves it because without Portuguese exploration, Caribbean piracy would never have started in the first place. That's really cool. That's a very good comment and very, very what's the word?
Like giving?
Yes, like that word that means
selfless.
Yeah, it's kind of like give the game to this person.
Like a good person,
a good Samaritan. Yeah. It's a good thing. I like that. That's good. That stands out to me. So good. Thanks for that. One game or games that everyone needs to play is Star Wars Jedi Knight and Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast. They're old, but absolutely fantastic immersive experiences. Closest thing you'll ever have to actually wielding a lightsaber and having force powers. I agree. I really like those old games. They're really good. Jedi Outcast.
I've seen them being played.
They're really good. They are very, very good. They're very good. You're very right there, The Jerk at Work. Thank you very much for that. And I really like your Sea of Thieves comment. So, right, moving on. William C5233.
Yeah.
How's it going? You said Kraken rum and coke is in your cup. Yes. Somebody else got it right.
People are looking on set.
they get the idea now, don't they?
Gist, yeah. We start leaving bottles about. They get it.
We're going to have to get more cryptic with the clues now,
aren't we?
He says, I don't own an X-Bone, so you can count me out. Oh, right. Wow. Okay, so you're out of the competition.
Easy comment.
The game I remember forcing down my friends' throats was Persona 4 Golden when it released. God, I miss my PS2 save data for Persona 4. I can think of 3 PS1 games that need the Crash Spyro treatment. Siphon Filter 1 and 2 and 3. Get on that. Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it? You've never played Siphon Filter, have you?
No. But I can be like, yeah, totally, yeah.
It was Splinter Cell before Splinter Cell.
Okay.
You've not played Splinter
Cell?
No,
I know.
Oh, you have?
I do. I know of Splinter Cell.
Okay.
I've seen plenty of Splinter Cell.
Okay.
Wow, I can't say Splinter Cell very well.
I am Sam Fisher. You cannot see me.
Carry on.
Yeah, I'll carry on. Thanks for that, William. So a lot more people are joining in the chat, so just want to say a big hello to you guys. Hello, Citronic. Hello, Richard and Phil, you're still there. Siphon Filter 2, oh yeah, totally.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Siphon Filter 1 was good, but Siphon Filter 2 took everything that was bad in 1 and just
fixed it.
Yeah, it was really good.
They're supposed to do that. That's what you're supposed to do when you make another game in a series.
Unless you're Activision with Call of Duty, then just rip out the single player. It's fine. Okay, next commenter is from Oznok. How's it going?
Hey, Oznok.
A big supercut of a Let's Play summed up in one video with funny moments, plot twists, reactions, etc. Sounds brilliant. And in my opinion, it would appeal more to viewers, just as an idea. Yeah, we thought about that. It was for our Let's Plays, Ride to Hell and other things. Like, people are asking for some short cuts of everything, like, smashed together. I think that would be a good idea.
Yeah, for sure. We're doing another Let's Play soon.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the game that we're playing soon. I can't see what it is.
It's over there. It's on the Wii. Oh yeah,
it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
But thanks for that, Osnock. You didn't leave a Sea of Thieves comment though.
He clearly didn't want it.
He didn't want it.
No,
he didn't want it. Some people just don't want it.
Some people really just don't. I don't blame him.
All right. Okay. Next commenter is Andy M.
Of course it is. Hey Andy.
And I believe he's in the chat right now. So hello to you. Right, and you said, I would love the copy of Sea of Thieves because I love multiplayer games and pirates. Seriously, who doesn't like to be a pirate? Please! P.S. Have you played Dying Light, the new game modes? Also, do you remember a movie called Attack of the Killer Tomatoes? Right, real quickly. No, I haven't played the new Dying Light game modes, but I did play, obviously, the old ones. The old game mode. And yeah, that was pretty good. I never really got that into it. I mean, I liked what they did, but I was just craving guns all the time, and it was just more about free running and stuff, and just didn't really capture me enough. And also it terrified me every time I was being chased. And also Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Yeah. That was quite a movie.
The name rings a bell to me, but I can't.
It should do. It's one of those massive cult classic kind of things.
I thought so.
So even if you've never watched Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, the likelihood of you hearing about it is very high. So yeah, it's an absolutely terrible film, awful, but it's really good. It's one of those. It's so bad. It's
like
good
The
movies.
Room kind of situation. It's so bad, it's good.
Kind of.
You have to know about it.
Kind of, but with more tomatoes. Anyway, thanks for that, Andy M. Cheers. Next comment is from Glenn Andre Risvold. I hope I pronounced that correctly.
Nice.
That's a very cool name. A Sea of Thieves copy would be nice now because you fractured your forearm yesterday at work, so stuck in a place for some months now. Might consider getting a hook mounted on the cast to fulfill my childhood dreams of being a pirate. Yar har! Someone plundered me summer. Oh, that is a shame. Oh, someone stole your summer? Oh, man, that stands out too.
How are you going to play, though, if you've got
a fractured, what is it?
Arm. Is it an arm?
Forearm. Well, his thumb works, surely.
Well, I hope so, yeah.
Maybe you could play it with one hand, I don't know. But
that'd be weird.
That's a cool comment.
That's a cool comment, yeah. And gutted. I hope you
hope you get better soon.
Thank you. That was the phrase I was trying to think of, but for some reason all I had in my head was like, I hope you get repaired.
Hope you get fixed soon. Yeah. Oh, it's
all the technical. It's fine.
Yeah. Also, thank you very much for that, Glenn. Okay, so next commentary is from David McIntosh.
David.
And he says, I should win the copy of Sea of Thieves because when it arrives, I'll offer you a trade for that cute Aloy plushie.
I wanted your Aloy plushie.
You're not having my Aloy plushie. I forgot.
She's so cute.
I was going to bring that out on set and I forgot to. So, yeah. But no, you're not having it.
You watched last week's video. You can see it. Yeah,
you can see it there
very,
on the table.
Cute.
But no, you can't have it. So no, instantly you're not having Sea of Thieves. But thanks for your comment, David. Thank you. Next commenter is from Brian Freitas.
Brian.
Freitas.
Frittatas.
Frittata.
No, it's not that.
No, we're not. We're going to stop doing that.
We need to stop making fun of people's names. We just find them fun.
He says, I would love a Croc comeback, but the series I really want to see come back is Ape Escape. Yeah, we were talking about Ape Escape the other week because it was the game that launched the PlayStation's analog controller back into day.
Right.
And it was a really good game. Yeah, you catch monkeys with a net.
I heard you guys talking about games to bring back, and I'm sure did Gex get mentioned?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Gex got mentioned by many people in the chat.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
And I need this copy of Sea of Thieves because I'm going to be a pirate king. Oh, are you?
Good luck getting enough money to be a pirate king.
Word on the street is, it's a bit of a grind.
Grind.
But thanks very much for your comment, Brian.
Thank you.
The next comment is from Christian, again.
Christian Denning. Again.
He double commented.
You double commenting.
It's just another guest for the drink. Kraken rum and Coke in the cup. Yes, it was. Yeah. It was. Well done. I just want to say a quick hello to more people in the chat. Jimith Jamith. Oh, Battletoads should come back. Yeah, Battletoads should come back. That would be a good. Jimith
Jamith.
You're still hooked up on the name, aren't you?
On the name. It's
and
a good
we've
name.
got Tio Giano. From Greece. How's it going?
Hey.
Hello from Greece. Hey. What's the weather like in Greece? It's pretty hot here at the moment.
It's really hot here.
It's like 20, 25 degrees today.
No, it's about 23. I'm sorry, I don't know how... Those 2 degrees.
No, it's about 23.
I'm sorry, we're British. We have to be very precise with
that
weather. It's basically, it's too hot for
yes,
people now.
It's too hot. So yeah, okay, back to the comments. Nicholas Matalin, how's it going? I want the copy of Sea of Thieves because I am the second comment, and I love pirate games. Clearly I enjoyed Assassin's Creed 4 a lot. I think my orders got messed up.
Yeah, I was going to say this order got messed up.
You're definitely not the second comment.
But maybe I believe him. I believe Nicholas that he was the second comment.
He was there.
And he enjoyed Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
Yeah, because that had piratey stuff in it.
Yeah, and you know what it did have was good sea shanties, and it had that kind of good. There's a lot more gameplay in Black Flag than there is in Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
Oh, just FYI.
Yeah, even just in the ship combat alone.
Literally.
Gameplay.
Just,
anyway. But yeah, thank you for that. Thanks for that, Nicholas.
Second commenter.
Moving on, we have Autistic Genius.
Hey.
How's it going? The reason that I would love the copy of Sea of Thieves is because I'd like to trade it in for the new God of War game. You're not the first one that's wanted to do that.
The second one now. God of War trade.
Oh, hang on. I think we've got a joke in the chat. Jamith says, "Guys, what's a pirate's favourite letter?"
Oh, you know what it is.
Oh, I know exactly what it is. It's got to be R. I was like, R. Oh, thanks for that. Cheers. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. He's confirmed it. It's R. Anyway, moving on. But thanks for that, Autistic Genius. Yes, a lot of people want to just trade this in for God of War, so maybe we'll give someone that pleasure. Next comment is from Matthew Smith, and he said, "I like the copy of Sea of Thieves because it's been a while since I wanted to gnaw my face off from sheer boredom." Such a positive comment.
Oh, but such an accurate comment.
Very accurate.
It's a shame.
And Outdaft UK is the next commenter. Sorry, thank you for that, Matthew. And he said a PS4 exclusive Dreams has its own music maker built into it. There's a video of it on YouTube. We were talking about why aren't there any console games now that allow you to make your own music? You know, like on the original PlayStation, there was Music 2000, and you know, there doesn't seem to be any more. But apparently Dreams has one. So we'll have to check that out. But thank you for that. Next commenter is from Maria.
You've got to do it.
Maria! How's it going? And she says, oh, this is a comment for Jay, who's not here.
You going to read it out and answer it yourself?
Yeah. Jay, do you think after the release of Kingdom Hearts 3, they are going to do another 5 or 6 sequels, prequels, interquels, paraquels, midquels before the release of Kingdom Hearts 4? Lol. And I should win Sea of Thieves because I said so. I said so.
Oh, you said so.
You said so. Hashtag Maria. Mind control.
Oh, well. Oh. Her comment's definitely sticking out.
What was I doing?
Yeah, I was going to say.
What was I doing?
I think we were just deciding that Maria should get the copy. I think it was
that was what it was.
Maybe you should just read another comment and see if...
okay, thanks for that, Maria.
Thanks, Maria.
Thank you. Cheers.
Very interesting.
Next up, we have Grace Basilio. How's it going? The reason why I should win the copy of Sea of Thieves is because my husband's birthday is coming up in May, and I don't want to spend a whole €80 for it. And yes... that is the price they're selling it here for in Portugal.
Oh, no!
He keeps saying he wants to buy it, but I won't allow it since it's a lot of money for a game that has very little content in it. When I told him that Jay and Brendan said the game isn't very good, his face and reaction, who? I was in tears. Lol.
Oh, he doesn't even know the MOG lads.
He doesn't even know.
Oh, wow.
He doesn't even know. Unbelievable.
None of that. Seriously though, that's horrific. That's a lot of money.
That is a lot.
Is that just because of the conversion, or like what? Like that's insane. I think so.
Yeah, but
would this one work in Portugal? Does it still have?
I don't think they're region locked anymore. You know.
Have we moved on from that? Am I not quite
I think we have,
with it?
Yeah. Because normally they have like this will only work in region 2 or whatever.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah, it is a PAL copy, but I believe you might have to Google it, but I think it'll work anywhere. But most stuff does. I mean, I buy stuff from Japan all the time, and it works.
And
so
it just works.
But this ties in with the comment earlier that said we should give it to Gracer.
Oh right, okay, yeah, this is where this came from. Right, got you.
So, but yeah, thanks for that. And man, €80 for Sea of Thieves. No, ain't nobody got time for that.
No, seriously.
But thank you very much for your comment. I just realised that I didn't answer Maria's question about Kingdom Hearts 3. They probably will release a lot of prequels, interquels, paraquels, midquels before Kingdom Hearts 4.
Sounds like a really good rap.
Yeah, and they'll probably like re-release the Kingdom Hearts 3 5 more times on 5 different new PlayStation consoles.
Oh, don't.
Coming very soon.
Oh no.
In modules.
PS5.1.
PS5.1.
PS5.2.
Yeah.
Which one do you want now? PS5.5.
So thank you, Gracer, and thank you, Maria. The next comment is from Cookus Nerdy Corner. Hello, how's it going? And he says, with Kingdom Hearts 3 hopefully coming out this year, rumoured to be October, by the way, thanks to Target. Hopefully coming out this year, do you guys think the game will have any form of DLC in it? I hope there isn't anything like Frozen World Pack for $9.99, for example. I don't mind story DLC as long as it adds to the overall narrative, like a Riku or Kari's story DLC, and they don't do any BS DLC like most video games do nowadays. Nah. Yeah, very true. I can also imagine weapons or costumes DLC packs, like Donald gets Thor's hammer and Goofy gets Captain America's shield, or Star Wars costumes. Yeah, that would be pretty good. The reason why I should win the copy of Sea of Thieves is because now my copy of Rare Replay won't be all alone standing in my game cabinet. I did have Rise of the Tomb Raider on Xbox One, but sold it to buy the PlayStation 4 version instead. Oh dear. Wow. Okay. So yeah, you need it to accompany your Rare Replay disc.
It's the only other Xbox One game you own.
It's a good one though.
Do you know what? I'm not even surprised. Like, if you look at your Xbox collection,
it's pitiful.
and then your Xbox 360 fills a cabinet.
Yeah.
Like literally shelves.
Floor to ceiling.
Floor to ceiling shelves fills of Xbox 360. And then your Xbox One is like this big.
Because there's no exclusives on it. There's nothing on the thing.
Exclusives.
There's
nothing that There's nothing.
There's nothing.
No, but there's Sea of Thieves.
I can play that on my PC.
Yeah, like you'd play on a PC.
I could, though, if I wanted to.
Oh, could you?
Yeah.
You don't have a PC. It's being repaired.
That's partially the reason why we're doing this live this week, is because my PC is dead and it's being repaired. Yes.
Not that you like PC playing anyway.
I don't mind it, but if it's only available on PC, I'll play it if I really want it.
Yeah, if you really want to.
If it's on console, I'll play it on that.
Plug in a controller. You don't even know anyway. Yeah. It's fine.
Anyway, moving on. Thank you, Kuka's Nerdy Corner. And finally, we've got to our last comment. There was quite a few, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was.
Hey guys, I hope you are well. First off, Bren, I'm loving all the news, music, and pixel art page of the upcoming game. Also, the cover art for the Switch, which I assume is concept. It's looking really cool. Thank you. Yeah, cheers. We're doing a lot of work on the games at the moment. I was wanting to know...
Who is this?
This is David Reynolds. Did I not say?
You didn't say.
I'm sorry. It's David Reynolds, everybody. I was wanting to know your guys' opinions on what getting burnout is like for you. I've noticed, even though my love for gaming is as strong as ever, that unless I'm playing at least 2 different games on and off at the same time, that I will get burnout very easily. I find I need to keep my game feeling fresh and exciting, or I get bored easily. My favourite games are, of course, RPG, JRPG, so as you can imagine, they take a lot of time, as I love side quests and they keep giving new things. Do you get burnout often, or has it gotten worse for you as you get older? Perhaps it's the type of games we play. Makes me wonder how anyone can play Call of Duty for hundreds of hours. Same thing again and again. Lol. Loving your stuff as usual, buds. Keep it up. Oh, and don't worry about the game for me. Having no Xbox, I would probably just trade it in towards Ni no Kuni 2. Wow, that's, yeah, I mean, lots of people just want to trade it in. So burnout on games. Yeah, I mean, do you ever start something and then you just lose interest?
Insanely, all the time.
Yeah?
I get major burnout. Games really. I mean, Jesus. As much as honestly, don't get me wrong, I really have loved Super Mario Odyssey.
Yeah,
but I got burnt out on that, and I still haven't got to the last world or last 2 worlds or whatever, and it's just I have to do the same. So what David's saying there, like, you've got like your main game and your side game, and oh well, while I'm taking a break from that game, I'll play this one, and I do the same. I'm currently playing so many games, you just lose track of which ones.
You do.
But you have to kind of juggle them.
You flip-flop, don't you?
Yeah, because you like, sometimes you're just like, oh, I'm just not in the mood for that type of game, and I'd rather... And also, I mean, especially when you've got something as diverse as the Switch, it's like, if you can't be bothered to actually set up like anything on the TV, it's like, oh, I just want to play something, or I'm out, or I'm at work.
Yeah. I know what you mean. I think the other problem for me, mainly, is time. I don't get a lot of time.
We need to buy some more of that.
We need to buy some time. Does anyone have any link, like an Amazon link, to where we can buy some time?
Yeah, download that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, time is a bit difficult. Having a full-time job is difficult, like, because it just gets in the way of everything.
Yes.
And then of course, like, running a YouTube channel and making like video games. There's not much time left to actually play video games. So. No. If I'm not talking about video games, if I'm not talking about video games,
I'm
making video games or working on videos about video games. So,
and if you're not doing any of that, you're sleeping.
Yeah, when I can.
Or eating.
Talking about making video games, actually, if anyone has heard of Ludum Dare, which is a game jam? You heard of this?
Yes. I have. I'm aware of it.
Yeah, because I told you about it.
Anyway.
So Ludum Dare is a game jam, and it's basically where game developers from around the world band together to make a game in 72 hours. Many different games based on a theme, and I'm taking part in it this weekend.
Hey!
Isn't that cool? So look out for that. I'll be posting links all over the MOG Facebook page to where you can play our 72-hour game build. It'll be pretty cool. So I'm working with someone that's in Brazil. He's doing all the coding and I'm doing all the art, and it's going to be crazy. It's going to be 72 hours of just making a game this weekend. Intense art
game making
happening. But yeah, so
you're gonna need a montage.
I am gonna need a bloody montage, I tell you. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be doing this weekend, which is gonna be really fun, but also tiring. Apparently, I've been told that sleeping is important.
You're gonna have to actually make time for sleep.
I am.
You're gonna have to set alarms to tell you go to sleep.
I know, right?
I'm gonna have to call you and be like, yeah,
are you in bed yet?
Slept? Have you slept?
Yeah. Richard says, push it to the limit.
Yeah.
I can hear it. I can't sing too much because we'll get copyright banned or whatever.
Really? You think they'll pick it up from just singing it?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think I'm that close to the real song. So, but yeah. So thank you for that, David. We do get burnout on games, but I guess it's like I've been playing Horizon Zero Dawn, but I'll play it for a hell of a long time. But then I'll have to stop for a few days. And it's kind of like, if you're going to play a game like Horizon Zero Dawn, you can't just stick it on for 5 minutes and do a little thing. You kind of have to set some time aside to get into it. It's especially with story-driven games.
Exactly, as I was going to say. Yeah, story-driven games, you can't, it's not just like, I'll just play it for 10 minutes. No, you can't, because something crazy happens. And you need to know what's going to happen now.
Yeah.
That's how they get you.
Okay, so that is the end of all the comments.
Oh, we've got to actually pick a winner now.
We've got to pick a winner now.
Oh, I don't like it.
Which one stood out to you the most?
I don't know. I feel quite, in mind powers.
Oh right, you think
some
Maria
kind of mind
stood out?
powers. No, there's a few. There was some like early on that stood out to me.
Let's just scroll back through. Might have to I kind of.
Do you want to read some live comments and I'll
okay, sure. Talk to me, people. How's it going? Spin the wheel, double the stakes. Oh. Luke says, good luck for that. I'm gonna need a monster, said Dead Stereo Gaming. Yeah, there's too much sugar in that stuff. I'll be clambering over the ceiling.
Do Monster not do sugar free?
They do.
Oh.
But they always, I don't know what. Does anyone else get this, right? Okay, because I can't be alone.
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
Yeah.
Yes, good. Yes, find out.
People in the chat, you drink energy drinks, or maybe you do. Whoever drinks energy drinks in the chat, after you've drunk one, do you feel really tired? Does it fatigue you? Because I'll tell you what, I'll have a drink of like a can of Monster, a sugar-free Monster, or sugar-free Red Bull, and I'll just feel really tired afterwards. I'm like, that defeats the purpose, surely.
That's how they make their money.
Christian's like, what is the point in sugar-free? It's bad for you. That's the reason. Sugar's bad for you.
Watch that sugar film, and then you'll find out why.
Yeah, that sugar film, that will tell you all the reasons why we switched to sugar free.
By the way, as well. We're not being lazy, being like, watch that sugar film. You know that one?
Yeah,
no, it's actually called That Sugar Film.
So Dead Stereo Gaming says sometimes he gets fatigued by them, and Luke says you get a headache from them. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Richard says, I think energy drinks accelerate your tiredness because science. It's probably right. I know, but in an energy drink? Well, because the sugar isn't the part of the energy drink that gives you the energy boost. And it's not even an energy boost. Do you know what caffeine actually does to your brain? I know this is getting really off topic now, but caffeine just actually makes you feel... it doesn't make you feel, it just makes you forget that you are tired.
Yeah.
Your body is still freaking tired.
Yeah, that's what it does. It just it switches off the parts of your brain that
go,
register
hey,
like,
you
oh
need to
my
go
god,
sleep.
you really need to go to sleep. You're actually really tired. That's all they do. So of course your brain goes, hey, I'm awake. I got plenty of energy, which you don't. So you just end up sapping it from your reserve.
Yeah.
You're eating away at yourself, and then
or
once
maybe,
that does go away, you're just dead.
Or maybe it's the sugar-free. The sugar-free ones will make you tired because there's no real sugar in them to give you that extra oomph. I don't know. Anyway, have you picked a comment yet?
I think it's a bit of a blatant one, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Do you want to announce it?
No.
No?
No, I think you're going to have to announce it.
Okay, so yeah, I think this one stood out the most to us. Just for its pure shock value, and people in the chat wanted to help her out anyway. So we're going to announce the winner is Gracer Basilio. Woohoo!
It's going to be like the most costly one to post.
I know. It's not that much. It's only in Portugal, isn't it? Look, it's not. It's a letter. There's nothing in it. There's nothing in there.
No, do you know what is in it? Disc on the wrong side. Fuck Xbox. That pisses me off so much. That is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. Every other, you could open up any case in this.
You know this is a prize. Right?
Oh yeah, sorry. Enjoy.
Enjoy this beautifully created Xbox One game for free on us on Ministry of Gamers.
Congratulations!
So no €80 for you.
80 frigging euros. Look, we just saved somebody €80.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel so good.
Absolutely. So yeah, there you go. Congratulations. Well done, Grace Basilio. You are the winner of Sea of Thieves.
Congratulations.
And celebrations.
You'll have to send us. You'll have to.
Oh yeah, we'll be in touch.
We'll be in touch.
We'll be in touch
to get some postal details, and we'll get that sorted for you.
Get that sorted for you. But I'll drop you a message. Right, I think
that's not what a husband wanted.
No, right? Okay, so this has been great. Thank you for joining us on the update, the first ever live update. Let us know what you think about these. Obviously, once we go off this update, it'll be uploaded as a regular video. So if you're watching on catch up, shall we say, and not live, you can still drop a comment down below, and we can get that, because that's separate to the live chat. So if you want us to read out a comment next week, then feel free to drop them down below once the video has transformed into a...
Transformed! Ha-ha! After it's not live.
Yes.
And it becomes a proper video on the channel. Then you can comment below.
That's right.
And we'll save those.
That's right.
We'll read those out next week.
And
you get it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Chop, chop.
Join us next week. But thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to everyone in the chat. Richard says this was fun. Thanks for this. No problem. You're welcome, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you
for being with us, and yeah, just putting up with us rambling on about video games for the last hour. I don't know, but yeah, thanks for this, and we will see you very soon in the next one. If you're not subscribed yet, click the old subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on your notifications. Join us. We've got a lot of cool stuff on the channel, so please go and check it all out.
Yes,
but as always, I've been Bren.
I've been Nikisa.
And we'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.
Live. Chop, chop.